I think for us, especially we're in Taiwan, what we like about Ritzwell the most is how it's so distinct in the market because I think it's a perfect blend between Oriental and Western elements in terms of design. Shinzaku does a great job, and also the other designer that worked with Ritzwell. Um, it presents a very unique design. Every time we come to the Milan Fair, that's something we look forward to. Yeah, and with the new collection, the JK collection, that's something we've always uh, you know, we've been waiting for a really long time. We know it's something that was available in Japan, but not available to any other country in the world. And now that it's finally available, we can't wait to jump on it and present it to our clients in Taiwan. I think it followed the same trend as last year. Last year was a great success. I'm sure everyone would agree with me. A lot of people start to notice the brand Ritzwell because of the presentation. And especially this year, I think with the success from last year, Ritzwell decided to continue the same design for the showroom. It's a great success. I think Ritzwell has finally found the right element to present itself to the world. I was in Fukuoka in October visiting Ritzwell, but that's when the new factory was still under construction. So I got to go in, but it wasn't finished yet. But I went to the beach that's right behind it. It's beautiful. So hopefully next year we'll get to go visit the factory again. Yeah. I think if you were to look at a lot of the other Japanese brands, I think they represent Japanese design more than anything else. But for Ritzwell, I think it's also because of the designer's background. Like I mentioned before, I think it has the perfect blend of Japanese versus Italian, sometimes even a little bit of Scandinavian. And so it's a perfect match, a perfect combination, I would say. But if you look at the Ibiza table, the first time we looked at it, the first word that came into our mind was wabi-sabi. I think it has that element which belongs to the Japanese, and no one else has it. But when you look at the other pieces of furniture, then you start to see more varieties, and that's I think what Ritzwell is all about. So it does have an element of Japanese design, but it also has a great combination of Italian, Scandinavian design as well. Yeah.
In the Milan furniture show right here, it was probably their first year showing, or maybe the second year, and the booth was quite, smaller by comparison. And as soon as I saw the furniture, I wanted to stop and, see more. Oh, as always, wonderful. I just love this furniture. It is the precision of the details, and of course the overall design is tremendous. It's really the highest quality. I lived in Japan some years ago for over a year, and I do recognize a Japanese spirit in this furniture. For someone who has never been to Japan, I don't know if they would have the same feeling. But because I find this spirit, I'm very drawn to this furniture from start, from a get-go. I have wonderful memories from Japan, so I favor Japanese design on my personal level. I had one client that I imported this furniture directly from Japan, and that was just the time before Ritzwell had a representation in New York. And my client who appreciates wood furniture and natural furniture, and also she appreciates Japanese design, responded very well. And once we had, this was the only time that I offered the furniture from a catalog. My client was not able to see it, but she loved it and she trusted my selection. She was indeed very happy afterwards, yeah.
Sono Roberto Catalano, lavoro per una conceria in provincia di Vicenza. Personalmente da oltre 4 anni, ma il rapporto con la conceria con cui lavoro è storico. Credo che siano più di 10 anni che probabilmente c'è questa collaborazione forte con questa azienda. Hanno praticamente sfidato un mercato come quello italiano, venendo qui a Milano, aprendo uno showroom e roba varia, che è una cosa che in un contesto come quello italiano, dove ci sono designer e produttori di ogni tipo, era una sfida difficile. Però devo dire che in questi anni mi sembra che loro stiano rispondendo bene al mercato e stanno facendo bene il loro lavoro, e credo che qualche buon risultato lo stanno raccogliendo anche in un mercato difficile come il nostro. Di sviluppare sempre nuovi articoli, di introdurre altri articoli nel mercato e sui loro prodotti finiti alla fine.
My name is Francis Choi from South Korea. I'm working for Hansen Group, and I am importing some Italian brands. Actually, it was a kind of this design is not straight, but the depth is enough comfortable to sit on, and the material of leather and the material of this wood is very refined and a good design. And I love this product because of the design ratio is very elegant. So that's why I love it. Yes, in Korea we need some nowadays in Korea lounge chairs are so popular to make it up for the dead space or make it for the living room. So yeah. I felt, Ritzwell is a kind of a very European design, but it has a character of a Japanese too. So it will be a very successful brand over the world.